Like there's something about all comedians I love so much that it's the reason you can walk into a room with any comic and strike up a conversation and it feels like you've known each other your whole lives. And it's just this little part of our brain that's just broken in the same way.
I think so much of a scene isn't just the performance, the shows, it is that community aspect. It's writing jokes with your best friends in the green room in the back of a bar, sitting around the pool table at Vern's.
Vern's is in a basement, and comedy is best in a basement. Usually a dungy basement with no windows is like perfect. You walk in, you smell cigarette smoke, go down the stairs, kind of smells like pee. Then you walk in, the bartender is really scary, but I love him, his name's Clint. They're a big stage, lots of lights, good sound. It's a really cool place.
What scene were you in before?
Lethbridge. I was driving 2.5 hours to do 5 minutes for free, and then driving 2.5 hours back to make sure I was up for work in the morning.
I love it. You know, it's like there's things that are annoying about it, like you put all in this work and like nobody shows up. Calgary Comedy's so small, like, you know, people can cancel on you like multiple times and then you kind of just have to take it sometimes because like you need people to fill out the show. Like when it's a good show and everybody's just vibing and everybody hits and everything just works and just comes together, like it's such a cool feeling. I love it.
I think alcohol intersects, because not just with bars, comedy clubs, they make their money off of drink sales. A lot of time being a comedian, your pay will be in beer, right? You don't get paid for that show, especially in that open mics level or that very early on when you're just trying to get your feet out under you, maybe your first ever few booked shows. You're not getting a penny, you're getting 2 drink tickets. I think substance and comedy has always played hand in hand, and I think that's an area for comedians to navigate.
The first time ever, I was like, got up all this courage and went and was like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this. I had a few shots of Jaeger, drank too many Red Bulls, had a beer, got up on stage and was like, I'm gonna do this. Here's something that I think is like you have to figure out from open mic to professional, is that because it's something you love doing so much, because you're in a different place all the time, it feels like you're on vacation. So you have to start figuring out what's vacation and what's work and finding a happy medium in that. So there's like this period of like, oh my God, I'm a comedian. I'm in like all these different cities. I get to go to all these cool different places. But then when you finish your set and you finish hanging out with these people that you don't really know, and you drink all this booze, and then you go back to your hotel room, you're like, oh no, I'm just drunk and by myself.
Once I started comedy, I was in a bar every single night, and like once I had one drink, I couldn't really stop, so I was getting blackout like 6 nights a week, which it's not good for your life, it turns out.
Me personally, getting back into it, being sober, it was a learning experience. It was relearning how to do my job. And I can look back at my jokes and say, I think my material has become smarter. And not even smarter, I still have a lot of dumb jokes and I still write a lot of dumb bits. But my material isn't baked anymore. It's no longer, this is funny if you're high. This is just funny.
It's kind of weird. Like it's been such a strange 2 years since I've started. My life looks completely different now than when it was before. So it's cool that comedy is still a constant in my life.
I think people just like, if people were just like, oh, that's like an amazing joke, that's like a good, well-written joke. Like if people say that about me, I think I would be pretty happy.
There's this mask everyone's wearing, you know? So that makes them have like this like fake conversation. And it seems painful to me to listen to people just say nothing to each other. So I think like when you're at a show or I'm on stage or something, like I hope that we're just having a real conversation. Because I think like everything's kind of hard, so that seems so easy to me just to be real. So I hope people come and have fun and leave and feel some kind of way like, well, that was easy. That felt easy.
I think the talent here is unbelievable. I've toured the entire country, played every major city. Pound for pound, we're as good as anybody. On any given night, you can see headline level comics working on a Tuesday in Calgary. And I think you don't get that everywhere.